The market today is requesting very fast and rapid response from manufacturers to follow up what marketing is saying to the customer. So there is not much time to develop a new product. And most of the product designers involved in lighting industry are still thinking in a traditional way of old source. So before we start using a new, much smaller source, and we start designing fixtures designed for the new source, I think we need to perform like Control-Alt-Delete in a computer and just change a little bit our mindset. And I think the new designers will start, the younger designers are going to come up with new bright ideas. But if you are involved in this designing lighting every single day in the projects, at the end of the day, you understand that there is not really that much you can do. You can miniaturize a downlight, but it's always going to be a downlight. So I think, first of all, we have to work on the quality of light of LEDs, because I'm personally not happy yet with where we are. Second, I think when we come to the point where LEDs are going to perform exactly like the regular incandescent bulb, and that it's going to be so easy to control, and that you're not going to be afraid of buying a new source because you don't know if it's going to dim or flicker or what is it going to do once you install it in your house. Once we go over that point, then we will be able probably to start thinking about a next level. And I think the next level is, I think I said that once, but I think simplicity. If we think about the artistic looking strange form fixture that is decorative, that depends on the taste of the customer. But if we are thinking about a mass product which everybody needs in their homes, the space in between these two products is so big, and that there is space for so many different forms in which we can insert this little source, that I'm not sure that in technical or architectural lighting we can come up with something so revolutionary different, because we always need the same form of light coming out of the fixture in many different occasions, that the need for that kind of form of light is the one that is influencing the design of the fixture itself. Do you understand? So if I want to light up a painting on the wall, I need a certain form of the light hitting that painting on the wall. If I need a general lighting in the office, I need again a certain form of light. So if we begin by understanding that we are practically using 4 or 5 sometimes forms of light in any given project, which is the house that's holding the source, the light that comes out of the source, which has its own form, the form of the object that we illuminated, which becomes revealed after we hit it with light, and then another form which we call shadow, which is behind it. Okay, so thinking of all these are the basics of the design of the fixture, and the need of us humans, because we need that for us. Okay, our need so far didn't change. It's always the same. So if I'm in a cozy restaurant, I need, or I expect the light to be dimmed, to be warm. Okay, if I'm performing a task working in a factory, then I need completely different kind of light. So from the need of a person's eye and the task that he performs This is where the fixture design begins. Then we have the tools like sources and fabrications and materials and so on, in which we house actually the source. But the good lighting design of the fixture itself is always considering, or should consider, the form of the light that exits the actual fixture. And of course, glare is something that absolutely has to be one of the most important topics in fixture design. And you know, practically the quality of light that exits the housing which contains the source. From there, everything begins. So, as I said, I don't think that we can come up with something so very different unless we first discover a different need that we can request from the designer, or the possibility that the new source can give us. I think we are still very slow in that. So I think that the future in lighting fixtures tomorrow is more going to be about optics than the housing itself. In one of my latest sketches, I completely eliminated housing fixture, the body, completely. It doesn't exist anymore. I mean, this is the tendency of most lighting designers I know, but I think in this particular case, I almost managed to completely, the fixture, it absolutely disappeared. So, okay, this is one tendency for us who prefer minimal, you know, for us who are thinking only in sense of the form of the light exiting the source, thinking of the light hitting the object that we want to illuminate and not considering anything in between. But then when it comes to decorative fixtures, table lamps, hanging lamps, it's a vast opportunity there. But then again, that's part of the personal taste. And I don't like to choose tie for somebody, you know. Everybody has his own thing, and I'm very much not into decorative lighting fixtures, so that would be my comment about that.